You've seen the news reports. You've seen the videos. 2 children dead, 17 injured. Children protecting children. That's what took place in Minneapolis. Tony Katz, 93 WIBC, good morning. Good to be with you. You saw children stand in front of other children as this mentally ill man who thought he was a woman opened fire, planned this out, wrote messages onto the firearms, the rifle, the shotgun, the pistol, 3 different weapons used. Wanted to go after children, wanted to kill Jews, wanted to kill President Trump. And of course, people will want to desperately leave out that this person was allegedly trans. When I say allegedly, I'm not saying that anything other than men cannot be women and women cannot be men. Because men cannot be women and women cannot be men. So he was a man. I should say allegedly a woman. Not a woman. A man who did this. A mentally ill man who had people in his life feeding in to this mental illness. And as evil as this is, and we will get back to it in a second, we have the sickness of those people who want to tell you, I'm sick and tired of hearing about thoughts and prayers. The mayor of Minneapolis, Jacob Frey, the absolute fraud that is Jen Psaki, who knew Joe Biden wasn't up to the task. And then there was this from the former GOP chairman, Michael Steele.
As an elected official, you are on the ground with your folks and you appreciate this journey. I agree with the mayor. I'm not, the thoughts and prayers, I'm so beyond that nonsense, the lie of that. Because what we have are people who continue to stand in the way of actually doing something to stop the violence against their own kids. It is amazing to me. We watch young kids die in classrooms and now in church, and all we get are thoughts and prayers.
Michael Steele knows nothing. In order to stop the bad guy, one should be prepared to stop the bad guy. Every church, every synagogue, every place of worship, every school should have those people armed and at the ready to protect that place. And any place that doesn't is wrong. Every gun-free zone is wrong. I cannot get a firearm out of the hands of the bad guy. The only thing I could do is try to be prepared if that moment should come. A bad guy who wants to get the gun is going to make that happen. And if you tell me we can get all the guns, I'll tell you, you can't get all the guns. You can get them from the law-abiding citizens. You can't get them from the criminals. Grown-ups need to be grown-ups. And that is recognizing the truth of a situation. The truth of a situation is boys cannot be girls and girls cannot be boys. And the Democratic Party has worked overtime to engage the abuse of children, to push forward this lie, this evil of something called gender-affirming care. These people are twisted, whether they be elected officials or teachers or doctors. Society is supposed to stand up and say they are wrong and stop them. So the story here, Mr. Steele, and Mayor Frey, and all these progressives out there who think they're so smart and just so righteous with, we're sick and tired of your thoughts and prayers. We don't need your thoughts and prayers. This is accurate. We don't need your thoughts and prayers. We do not need your thoughts about wanting to abuse children and mutilate children. And we do not need your prayers to hopefully one day be able to abuse more children and mutilate more children. One does not feed into mental illness, and transgenderism is mental illness. It is not allow this child to mutilate themselves or they'll kill themselves. That's a lie. You want to engage emotionally? Let's go fight. You're wrong, we're right. A society that doesn't protect children is not a worthy society at all in any way. That society fails. Just take a look at what happened. We're not going to allow this. We need to double down on our efforts to fight this. And these terrible, terrible progressives who want to push the idea that somehow this is care. It's not care. It's pure, raw, unadulterated evil. Feeding into mental illness is evil. It is wrong. The manipulation of children is wrong. Telling them that somehow they'll be better if they just take this medicine or engage this surgery is wrong. And parents who support it are abusing their children, and we should say so. Some parents are just trying to hold on to their children for dear lives. I didn't say it was easy. I didn't say I don't have a heart for them. I do. We're dealing with a much bigger subject. I don't need the thoughts and prayers of a political party and a group of people who proactively believe in the abusing and mutilation of children under the guise of care. We don't need you. What we need to do is ensure you never win another election again. We need to ensure you're out of power, and we need to ensure that our children know that people like that will never get a chance to abuse them again. That's what I think of your thoughts and prayers. Matt Bear has traffic.